Okay, we're here at Cape Ann Giclee on Maplewood Ave. What number Maplewood Ave?
20 Maplewood.
20 Maplewood Ave, Cape Ann Giclee. This is James, the owner, and tell us a little bit of.
We're a fine art printing company. We do art reproduction for artists, painters, drawers, etc. And we do fine art printing for photographers, fine art photographers. We do it with a P9000 Epson, state-of-the-art, broadest color space available in the industry, all that stuff. And
you also do it on
canvas, paper.
Right.
We do metal prints. We do acrylic prints. We do. We are planning to bring dye sublimation up online this winter.
I'd like to mention you do my printing,
Right.
and one big thing is if you get stuff done at, say, Walgreens or CVS, you could have that done, and in 2 years, the print looks nothing like what it was. Everything fades and everything else.
Right.
The ink that you use, the processes, the paper that you use, it's a whole. It's not even in the same stratosphere.
Right. It's all archival. It's tested. I don't know how they tested it. But tested to last between 200 and 400 years.
Yeah.
So nobody's and you could we've seen it here. I have prints that have been hanging up here for 12 years.
Yeah.
And they're the same as they were 12 years
Yeah,
ago.
you've done a lot for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so if there's an artist that doesn't know about you, can you just tick off a couple of things of services that you offer for them?
Well, the first art, I had a guy in here yesterday, and he's a kid, and he's trying to get into, how you make money doing art, and so we do a lot of consulting with them up front. We spend a lot of time with artists up front, talking about the business, drawing from our experience with what we've seen other artists do that was working and not working, and background in marketing and web development and all that stuff in terms of how to set up their business. So we do a lot to help the artists, get up and running. We don't just sell them the print and say good luck with that.
Right.
So we spend a lot of time. Like an example of that is with Lauren Jessette. She's a well-known artist. She's big in the art community here on Cape Ann, but she really wanted to kind of shift her business. So we consulted with her for about 2 months last year, and she ended up renting a place on Bearskin Neck, a big place. She invested a lot in getting reproductions done and prints and all that, and she was in the black in like a couple of weeks. I mean, she was
Boom.
Right.
this summer she just killed it.
Yeah.
I mean, just killed it. And she's selling a lot more originals
Yeah.
because she has a location to sell them. She has a lot of traffic. She has, all that stuff. So it really makes a difference. It's hard for artists because, there's two businesses. There's the business of being an artist where you're being creative and you're developing stuff. And then there's the business of selling art.
We say it all the time. You could be the most incredibly talented artist in the world, but if you don't have a plan to how to market that stuff, it could all be for naught. If it's important to you to sell, but that's a big part of it.
Right.
I remember one of our good friends, EJ, one of our former contributors on the blog, brilliant marketer. She had it all. She could create, but she also had the knack on how to market.
Right.
So
And she also helped a lot of artists in a similar way that we're doing now.
Exactly.
She helped them
Yeah.
by having space in her gallery for them and helping them figure out how to present their work and all that stuff.
yeah,
There's a lot to it.
there really is. But the address one more time, James?
20 Maplewood Ave.
You're also online?
We're online at capeanngiclee.com.
Giclee.
Yes.
Thanks, James.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Joey.
See you, buddy.